What's up, Mike McPuffers? Alright, today I'm going to tell you guys about, hold on, I'm gonna turn this light off. Alright, that's better. Today I'm going to tell you guys about how I recently got scammed for like $1,200 by doing digital art for people online. So, it all pretty much starts with me finding people on Twitter to do covers for, pretty much. So I found someone who wanted a bunch of work from me. At first it was just a few pieces. I charged $60 per design. So I did a few designs for this person. And I have a page on my website where you can purchase these things, so I don't have to send you an invoice, and it's just like, one digital art piece for $60, and you just purchase it there. The problem was that this client wasn't allowed to use PayPal because they said their PayPal was in a negative number. It was in some debt, and they weren't able to use a card on that page for some reason. Now looking back at it, I realize how weird that was, but I was like, okay, well, I can just send you an invoice that you can pay with any card, like, if you have another debit card or credit card, it doesn't have to be PayPal. So I sent them an invoice, and then they they paid with the card. We kept working. I kept making more designs from them, but every time I would send them an invoice, they would pay with like a different card and with a different name. So I thought that was very strange. And in the back of my head, I'm like, I wonder if these people are going to pull some shit on me, and if they've been stealing all these cards or something. But it's hard not to just, when people are offering you a bunch of money, be like, yeah, sure, I'll make these designs for you. I made a bunch of like mock-up shirt designs and pant designs and stuff like that for them. So after they paid me, like $1,200 worth of money for doing all these designs over the course of like a month, it was like a few months later on my Gmail, I saw that I had an email from PayPal saying so-and-so is asking for a $120 refund, saying they didn't get the item delivered. And so I messaged the client people I did this for, and they're like, oh, I don't know what's going on, that's really weird, that's strange. And then like a week later, like another one of the cards they used, it took the money out of my account saying purchase wasn't approved by buyer or something weird like that. And I tried to contact PayPal about this because this put my PayPal in a negative amount, and I called them to see if there's any way they could give me like a month or something to pay all this off, this negative amount. And they literally just sent me to collections saying, yeah, it looks like if you don't get it paid within the next few days here, we can send you to, whatever collection agency and stuff too. And so I thought that was really lame. First of all, it's really lame that PayPal, they just take the money out of your account without even confirming like what happened or whatever. So if anyone wants to scam someone, all they have to do is order something off PayPal, have the person send it to a different address than is on file, or for my example, I have an intangible good. It's something that I don't even ship at all, so there's no way for them to tell if the customer got it, so they'll always side with the customer and give them back the money. So really every time I use PayPal, someone could just hit the refund button and get their money back. I've had that happen, once before. I made a whole music video for someone, and then like 6 months later they hit the refund button and it still worked for them. They got all their money back, and I wasn't able to do anything even after sending PayPal all like the messages and stuff with the files in their email and stuff like that. PayPal didn't do anything. So unfortunately, I just started using Cash App for a while till I could, so I could have enough money to live on while I paid off that PayPal debt. Luckily, they didn't send me to collections as soon as they said they could have. But yeah, I paid that off in like a week. But the problem with, I was just going to start using Cash App, but the problem with Cash App is that it won't take international payments, and it won't take any PayPal payments. So it got kind of annoying because I was just trying to use Cash App and never use PayPal again because I didn't want anything to do with them. But then, I would have people from London or, more Europe areas just trying to get work from me, but the invoice I sent them with Cash App just wouldn't work. And eventually one day I was getting paid for the last half for a music video I made, and the person wasn't having any luck getting it into any of my cards, and so I said, fuck it, just send it to the PayPal. So now I just, I try to use PayPal very rarely, and I try to just be a little bit more careful about the people I deal with. With these clients, they're scammers. They just look kind of shady. You know what I mean? Like, they said they had some tweet about getting detained at Rolling Loud Festival, and like, I work with a lot of rappers, so a lot of these people are really awesome people, but then some of them, they have so much money, and like in their pictures they have like gold grills and shit, and you can tell they don't really have a job, so that there's like some sketchy shit going on. I thought they might have just been selling drugs or something, or doing whatever, but I don't know. The last thing I want to just say about that is I just think it's so lame for those people to steal from me personally, because it's like, if you're really gonna steal to get your way through life, at least fucking go steal from a Gucci store or Walmart or something instead of going to a fucking artist and stealing directly from them. It's like, get your money first, however you want to get it. Like, I'm not gonna fucking tell you how to do that, and if you want to design from me, I'll do it for you. But to just like go to someone who's doing art for a living on their own, like me, like, I just think that was a huge, like, there's just a lot of bad karma involved in that. I'm not, I was really fucking heated about that. I even called them out on the internet. I called them some bad names for sure. And, they replied saying like, oh, just wait till all that money is out of your account and stuff. That made me so mad, but I just, I have to learn from it because it already happened. I do have these people's names and email addresses. I even found them on Facebook. So I do know who these people are and stuff like that. Which doesn't really help, but these are American people. It wasn't like someone in a different country or something. This was a couple, 2 women, who were trying to start a clothing brand, and just decided to pretty much scam all of it. So I really don't think that their brand is going to go far either, of course. I mean, everything in life works itself out, so I just decided not to get heated. Money comes and goes. It's been kind of a tough month because of that. I would have had an extra like $1,200 in my pocket if they didn't pull some shit like that. So I don't know. I just want to say, if you're doing art or anything like that, You know, the kind of stuff I promote on this channel, like digital art and trying to make yourself into a professional artist and stuff. I mean, you can write up contracts and stuff, but, you know, unless you have a lawyer or some shit, I don't see how that's going to help you with PayPal or anything. They have their own agreements and stuff. But you do kind of have to use PayPal a lot, so I would just be very careful. And, you know, if anything like this does happen to you and you need to still use something like Cash App and Venmo do work, if you have a bank account. So yeah, that's kind of just what I've been doing for the last month or so. I just got a new mural at a dispensary, and yeah, just been working on digital art, doing some art battles downtown at this really cool place called the Downtown Artery in Fort Collins. So I'm gonna try to start posting more videos. I always say that, but especially since this scamming thing happened, it's been kind of hard to get my stack my money back up and be making videos and stuff. So hopefully I'll have more time for that recently. I do have a new style of art I want to show the YouTube channel. Let me show you guys something real quick. Here's kind of one piece from the new style right here. I've been using glittery ass paper and like gold paper, and hot glue, also holographic paper. I'm gonna make a whole fiasco, like a whole painting, like mixed media thing that's covered with all designs like this. So I'll have more stuff like that on the channel soon. Yeah, so just watch out for scammers, guys. But if it does happen, it's not the end of the world. Just keep on trucking and learn from your mistakes. Cool. You guys have a good one.